Hey everyone, it's Billy here from DailyPuzzles. In today's video, we have an unboxing and first look at the brand new Shengshou Mr.M Megaminx. This is a magnetic Megaminx from Shengshou. I believe it is the first they've ever done. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of the Mr.M line from Shengshou. I've always felt that it feels a little bit outdated, at least when it comes to the other puzzles. So my expectations for this aren't super high. But I really hope I'm wrong. I really hope this is going to be an amazing puzzle. I think the price will be around the Yoo-hoo. In fact, at the time of uploading this video, it's available at dailypuzzles.com.au, and you can pick it right up now with the link in the video description. On top of that, just quickly before I get into the video, I want to let you know the X-Man Bell Pyraminx version 2 is also available for pre-order, and also the Shengshou magnetic clock, and they will be arriving in about a week from now. So if you want to be one of the first in the world to get either of those puzzles or this one, make sure you check out our website. You can use code YouTube at checkout for a discount, and on top of that, international shipping starts at just $8 US. Alright, enough chit chat. I think we better get into the puzzle. The box is pretty similar to their other Mr.M puzzles. But obviously a better size for a Megaminx. So we get a little pamphlet. Then we get the puzzle itself and this little plastic wrap. And then we have the puzzle itself. So we've still got the flat design. It doesn't quite look how the Gem series looked. The Gem series had a bit more of a groovy sort of pattern on it. This is more like the Tank series. I did like the Gem series, but I know a lot of people didn't like it. Right now, it does feel very slippery at all. Okay, that is interesting. It feels like the magnets are not glued in. Maybe that's just the... Okay, maybe the magnets are glued in, that's just the noise, but that definitely doesn't sound normal for a magnetic puzzle. Sort of sounds like the Geica puzzle. I'll have to take one of these pieces out in a little bit and see if they are glued in or not. But first turns, truthfully, the turning is actually not what I was expecting. It's actually really smooth. The magnetic bump is about medium, which I actually really like. Let's test the corner cutting. Okay, that probably was a bit generous for a Shengshou puzzle. And Shengshou puzzles are pretty common to have requiring more breaking in than other puzzles. The corner cutting is not amazing. It's not terrible though. Okay, reverse. Okay, to be honest, actually not that bad. I really had really low expectations for this puzzle. I was pretty much going into it with a bias and just ready to say, don't buy this straight away, get the Yoo-hoo. But honestly, guys, it's actually not as bad as I was expecting. In fact, I'd say this is a good starter Megaminx, or even for intermediate. It doesn't feel as grippy as I would like. So I'd say if I had to choose between the Yoo-hoo and this, I definitely still would go for the Yoo-hoo, just because it's more grippy. The colors are a bit more standardized. And yeah, so that would be my recommendation. But if you really like Shengshou puzzles, it does feel reminiscent of a Shengshou puzzle, but a smooth Shengshou puzzle, which is really nice. That noise though, can't get over that noise. Before we go any further, I'm going to take a piece out and then we'll see if they're glued in or not. Okay guys, I've taken apart one of the pieces, and as you can see, my suspicions were correct. The magnets are not glued in. They are just in slots, which is the cause for that sort of clicky noise. The magnets sort of slapping against the plastic a little bit as it's moving around. Unfortunately, while looking to see if the magnets were glued or not, I accidentally dropped one, and they are very, very small. And it's on the floor somewhere, and I've done a lot of searching and I cannot find it. So just be careful if you're opening up this puzzle. Alright, I guess the only next thing to do is a solve. I don't really solve Megaminx that much, so I'm going to be pretty slow. So I'll probably speed it up, but let's give it a go. Okay, that is solved. Truthfully, I've not solved Megaminx in a long time, and I nearly forgot how to solve it then. So that's not good. Definitely take my opinion as a beginner Megaminx solver, but this actually pleasantly surprised me. It definitely is a very clean feeling Megaminx. Doesn't feel sort of over the top complicated. It's very basic. So yeah, maybe not the best for like the world-class speed solvers, but if you're a beginner or just sort of have a crappy Megaminx, maybe like a beginner Megaminx like a Chi-Hang, definitely recommend getting this. The magnetic feeling is nice. That sound, it's sort of satisfying in a way. If you're not a fan of it, you can open up the pieces and pop in a drop of glue to stop that noise. I actually sort of like it. I didn't really like it at first, but it's sort of grown on me. Sort of something nice, something different. Another big thing this Megaminx has going for it is the color recognition on it is actually really easy. Through the camera, the colors are probably going to look a little bit different, but these colors are very, very distinct, and I definitely found myself finding pieces a lot faster just because they stand out a bit better from each other, and that is one thing I actually think is a huge plus in this Megaminx. I know with some of the other Megaminxes, some of the colors feel like they blend in a little bit too much, and it does make it a little bit hard to find. So big thumbs up from me on the different colors. It's not sort of like a personal choice. Like when I first saw them, I actually didn't really like the sort of more dull shades. I actually sort of like the fluorescent shades better, but there's no doubt that this actually helped me with recognition a bit, the colors being a bit more contrasting to each other. That's going to be it for my unboxing and first impressions of the Shengshou Mr.M Megaminx. Again, it's now available on dailypuzzles.com.au. The link's in the description if you want to pick it up. And again, the Bell Pyraminx is now on pre-order, and so is the Shengshou magnetic clock, and they will be shipping in about a week from now. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below the video. And thanks for watching. We will see you in the next one.